Hey, what's up, everybody? We're going to talk credit scores today. How to raise your credit score fast. So, if you got a low credit, you got bad credit, you want to raise your credit score fast, well, you've come to the right place. So, stick around and we're going to talk credit scores. Hey everybody, what's up? This is Leroy. Welcome to my channel, 40 and Broke, where we're all about getting out of debt, saving, investing, and getting our finances under control so we can live the life we've always dreamed of. So today, we're going to talk credit scores. If you got a bad credit score, how can you raise that credit score fast? Your credit score determines everything. Can you get a loan? Do you need a new car? Do you need a house? What is your interest rate going to be to get that loan? How easy will it be to get that loan? Will you be able to get it with no money down? Things like that. So today, if you've got bad credit, we're going to talk a handful of ways to get your score higher so that you can get loans and you can get that good interest rate. So the first thing you want to do, you want to pay your bills on time. That is essential. You do not want late payments on your credit report. Paying your bills on time shows that you can be responsible with your loans, with your bills, with credit cards, etc. So no late payments. This will go a long way in boosting your credit score. Number 2, you want to make frequent micro payments. So if you have a credit card or you have a loan, you want to make, instead of making the monthly payments, you want to make bi-monthly payments. So make 2 smaller payments instead of 1 large payment, and that way it knocks that interest down, and at the same time it knocks down the bill a little bit, and it gets your debt to income ratio lower, which actually makes it look better, and it shows a pattern of payments and frequent payments, so that in itself will raise your credit score up some more. Number 3, raise your credit limit. I know that sounds counterproductive, but if you raise your credit limit, it will show a higher utilization rate. So your debt will remain the same, which will be down here, but your credit limit goes up, which means, or your credit utilization is lower. Therefore, it will show you as having more credit with less debt. Number 4, get your credit report and dispute any errors on it. You can have bad payments, or you can have stuff that's not even you, or something that you thought you had canceled years ago still affecting your credit report. So what you want to do is you want to take any errors that is on your credit report and you want to dispute them so that they are off your credit report. So the next time somebody pulls your credit history or your credit report, those errors are no longer on there and no longer negatively affecting you. Number 5, become an authorized user with somebody else, or is what I say, piggyback on somebody else's good credit. I do this with my wife. Anytime I get a loan, I put her as a co-signer on the loan. Or if you know somebody that has good credit and they will let you be added to their, say, their credit card as an authorized user on that card, their good credit will help piggyback your credit. You don't need to use the card. You don't even need to have your own card. As long as you are an authorized user on that card, then that good credit score, that will help you out. Just make sure the person that's helping you out knows what they're doing and has good credit score and that they are comfortable with it. 6, mix up your credit. So you want a mix of credit cards and loans. That way you don't have just all credit cards or all loans. It shows a mix. It shows different types of loans, That way it'll show whoever's pulling your credit report, okay, they've got separate loans, they've done different things, and they're able to handle what they're doing. Just make sure you have credit cards and loans. Mix it up. Don't just get stuck all in one thing. I don't know why that's not counterproductive or why that really matters. I guess that's something to do with revolving credit compared to fixed credit, but that's one of the things they say. Now, when you're looking to see how they figure out your credit history, this is what they do. I got this picture here. So your payment history makes up 35% of your credit score. So that's why you want to make sure that those payments are made on time. The amount owed makes up 30%. So that's your debt to income ratio, your credit utilization, how much credit you have out there compared to how much you have used. So you want to keep it right around 10% is ideal. 0 is best if you can pay it all off, but 10% is ideal. So 15% is your credit history. Have you had late payments? How often do you have loans? Do you have a bunch of loans out? Things like that. So then your credit mix, that's 10%. So that would be your loans compared to your credit cards, say a mortgage, things like that. And then 10% is new credit. How long has it been since you've had a loan? How reliable are you at paying your loans? So another thing I wanted to talk about, I wanted to hit on this real quick, was credit cards. You want to pay off the full balance so that you're not paying interest. So what you want to figure out, that there is a difference. There's the closing date and the due date. So the closing date is the end of the payment period, the billing cycle on your credit card. So that is when the credit company sends the report to the credit bureaus. So if you pay your bill on the 1st, but say the billing date is over on the 20th, they send the credit report to the credit bureaus, the report on the 20th. So even if you pay it on the 1st when you're supposed to, it's going to show that you've used that money and that money has been utilized for your credit utilization. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pay that balance before the billing date closes. So you want to pay it before the 21st or the 20th or whenever your billing date ends. So there you have it. There's a handful of tips, 6-7 tips on how to raise your credit score. You can raise it fast. The lower your credit score, the higher you're going to get a boost. So if your credit score is high, it's just going to take longer to do that. The reason is, if your credit score is low, you only have one place to go, and that's up. So, these will really help you boost up your credit pretty quick. I've done a lot of these things with my wife. I've helped her by piggybacking onto some of my loans, and it's really boosted her credit score. So, if you get value out of this, give me a big thumbs up. Smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel down below, and thanks for watching.